Hey friends, welcome back. Today we're doing more of a vlog style, like catch up with me on house stuff. We just got back from a trip. I have packages to unbox and then also do more progress in the house. Not like pretty, like perfect before and after Pinterest stuff, but the kind of things that we're doing each week through the house to do like little tweaks here and there to make the house more enjoyable for us. We also have the bathroom project happening. I don't know if you've seen that video yet, but we are in the middle of it as I'm filming this vlog, and I gotta do a bunch of exchanges. We ordered one mirror, it was not the right style, sent it back. I ordered a second mirror, didn't love the style, but it's like a weird size that we need to buy this mirror in, so I was like just settling on it, and it came broken, and so that's being mailed back. And so I've now ordered a third mirror, a different mirror, hoping that I like the style even more. It's a really small space. I have a couple mirrors I loved for this little bathroom, even though in my opinion it feels kind of like a builder grade bathroom, which is not my personal style. It's a much bigger improvement over the space previously, but like I'm just not been happy with the options I have for how small of a space this bathroom is. But I'm hoping this third mirror that has not yet arrived will be that way. So all those updates to come in this video. But first I have to open some fun packages. Like I just said, we were away at Christian's parents' house for a long weekend, which is always so nice to get a little break from the house, just step away from the project. Christian's parents have a beautiful home and a nice pool, so we did like swimming and stuff, and it's also nice to have grandparents around to help with like the childcare. But I've actually had all of these packages sitting on our front porch for a long time now. Like for 3 or 4 days I've been just staring at them on our like video doorbell or a doorbell video camera, and no one took them. We were on a very safe street, but it's time to open them and I'm dying to get into them. It's a lot of kind of like kid and baby stuff. Starting with Kite Baby. These things are all kind of wet from the rain. But I have a sleepy suit for Daisy, or what do they call them? Sleep sacks? We just call them the girls' sleepy suits. It's time for Daisy to get her own big one. This one is so big. It looks so big for her, but she was in the small one that we had for Madeline when she was a baby. Daisy's been in that one now, and it's just like hard to get her chunky little arms in it. So we went and got her the size medium in the sleep suit. Maddie has this one still, and she's 2.5 and well above 90th percentile in height, so they last so long. So it was time to get Daisy one. A little bit pricey, but you can't beat the quality of these, and I love this color. I think it's Dusty Rose. It does not say the color. I want to say this is the color Dusty Rose, and I'm really excited to wash this and get baby girl in it tonight. That's the first thing. I actually like went and ordered this myself. Now I have 2 packages that I think are from my mom. Thankfully Daisy is pretty good in the clothing department right now, like PJ wise she is set because she has all of Maddie's old PJs, but Madeline is getting bigger and bigger. So we got, I sent my mom the link to Little Sleepies and said Madeline would love some of these in size 3T, and let my mom kind of pick out the print, and she did not disappoint. She got a hot pink gingham. Madeline's favorite color is pink. This will be very on brand for Madeline. And then this pink strawberry set, so cute. They're really kind of pricey for PJs, like I fully admit that. I am the first one to say that. But having 2 girls and knowing that someone else gets to wear them makes it a lot easier to stomach the price. I say that as if I bought these. My mom bought these for me. Thanks, Mom. But the other thing is I buy like PJs from like Target or whatever. We love Target clothes, but like specifically PJs that they wear every single night and get washed a lot, like they just stretch out and get ruined, and I end up throwing out a lot of PJs unless they're like these like rayon, like stretchy, what is this called? Bamboo. These bamboo PJs last and last. The other ones, I don't think I have a lot to pass along to Daisy in this current size of Madeline's. And now that we're getting into like 2T, 3T, like those kinds of sizes, they last a lot longer for the girls. So that's fun. PJs for Madeline. And then I have a mystery Amazon box that I think is also for my mom. We were talking on the phone and I was complaining about how nasty my feet are. Like I need a pedicure badly, but don't have the time for one. And she told me, yes, she told me about this thing. She saw it online. It's like a pumice stone, but not. I think one of her YouTubers talked about it, and then she was showing me it, and I was complaining about my feet, and she so kindly mailed me one. If I could open this. She said something that it's like glass, and that you like, there's like a whole step you do. Like you like soak your feet, and then you use this thing, and then the glass, like, I need to read more about this. That is the scrubber for your feet, and it's supposed to be very exfoliating. So that is desperately needed once again. Thank you, Mom. We're following a pink trend right now. Okay, the last box is almost as tall as me, and it is from House of Noah, and I'm so excited to be getting what is in this box, and I want to thank them for sponsoring this little portion of the video. If you guys remember our playroom makeover in the old California house, we had House of Noah like floor interlocking tiles that we loved, like super pretty patterns. I'm pretty sure that pattern is still sold today. So when they reached out and said like, do you want to try some of our tumbling mats? I was like, yes, please, immediate, add to cart. Very impatiently waiting to come home and open this box from them. Okay, both girls are napping, so you can't like see them on this right now. I am so impressed by the quality of this. This is so nice. It's definitely not one of those little teeny flimsy ones that you might have used at like dance practice or something. Like, this is so quality and so pretty. I believe we have the pattern in the name Faye. It's in the 4x6 size, and I love that it folds up. That way, if you don't want to leave this out all the time, you can fold it up and store it away. So I'm gonna lay this out here for the girls and have them discover it when they wake up. I guarantee you, Maddie's gonna walk out here and say, so pee-pee, so pretty. I think it's gonna be fun. Daisy is just now starting to crawl too, like on all fours, like hands and knees, like literally an hour ago she started. Christian walked out of the office and was like, she wasn't doing that, right? And I was like, no, this is brand new. So it's perfect for our crawling baby, our toddler who loves to jump and play and roughhouse. Do your little girls roughhouse? Because Madeline goes hard. Like her and Christian, like it's too much for me, but she's got like a little wild child streak in her. So this is gonna be perfect. I'm so excited to have this. It's also so pretty, even though it's like a larger thing to store and keep in your home. Like if you're gonna have something that's playful and fun for your kids taking up this much space, at least have it look good. Like even fold it up. I could see this in one of the girls' rooms upstairs, like just leaned against the wall or even tucked behind a door or something. But like if somebody sees it, like they're gonna ask, where did you get that? Because like it's just so pretty. Also, almost forgot to mention, House of Noah is offering you guys 10% off any order from them. Just use code AllisonMcPhail10. I'll put it here on the screen so you can see exactly what to type, or down in the description bar too. But that should work on anything from their website, including these gorgeous tumbling mats. Okay, it's another day. Girls are down for the nap, or at least trying to go down for the nap. If you remember from Madeline being a baby, I talked about, at least on Instagram a lot, she went through a phase of split nights. So come like midnight, 1 a.m., 2 a.m., she would wake up and be awake for 3 hours. Like she just couldn't go back to sleep. And Daisy is doing the same exact thing at the same exact age, and I am really hoping it's much more short-lived with Daisy. With Maddie, it was, I'm not kidding, like 2.5 months of every single night she would wake up for 2.5 to 3 hours at a time, and I was a shell of a human being. And the last couple of nights Daisy's just done that, and I don't even want to think about it like becoming a real thing for the next 2.5 months. Like everything with kids is a phase, but this phase is so hard. So that's not fun right now. We also had a ton of rain recently here in Knoxville, which like I love the rain. I'm from Florida. Give me a good thunderstorm any day of the week. I am here for it. But our 65-year-old house, not ready for that kind of rain, and we are actually discovering a lot of leaking and flooding into our garage. I was taking the girls out to story time this morning, and we noticed right out here on the floor is a puddle, which is not a good sign, and it's not coming from like above us. Surprisingly, this plumbing is not leaking. So we have this puddle, we have this puddle, Over here we have much larger puddles. Our house is built on a hill, so this is kind of our foundation and a retaining wall all in one. Like, it is just dirt on the other side of this cinder block, and it was definitely not visible in our what's it called, inspection, because there were giant things, pegboards covering this up. But there is major foundation cracking all along this. You can see it going all the way over here, all there, and it like steps down here. Christian was explaining to me it's not as bad when it's like in like the grout joints, but like right here, this is not great. So Christian has somebody scheduled to come out tomorrow, later this week. I'm sure they are swamped with tons of houses going through this, and it's just not something I'm excited about. So that was the fun thing that Christian's been managing and dealing with all morning. One other update that I do want to talk about is Christian. He was home yesterday morning and had a great, brilliant idea to make our laundry situation much better very soon. So under the stairs, this is the stairs down to our basement. This is where our current laundry setup is. It's not cute. We had some flooding or some leaking with the pipes here, so the drywall here has been cut out. We have drywall patches to be doing, and it's just under the stairs. I like hit my head on this piece to like reach my dryer buttons all of the time, and I just don't love the laundry situation. But Christian had a brilliant plan yesterday to actually move our laundry upstairs. I don't know how we never thought of this before. I'm whispering because the girls are asleep. So here are the stairs up from the basement. This is like a linen closet, and this is the door to our old bathroom that is going to be shut off. We're going to close off this entryway, and then that old bathroom is going to become part of our master bathroom. And originally we were just going to start doing a closet expanding down this length of the hallway, like all the way down past this door to our bedroom door, and just make this linen closet. It's where our toilet paper goes, where our vacuum goes. And then Christian realized that we could just cut a little farther back into what our future master bathroom is going to be and put in a laundry closet here. Just do a stacked washer and dryer, do a retractable door, like not a bifold door, but more like a wardrobe door that you pull open and can push back into the wall. So it kind of becomes hidden. But moving the laundry upstairs solves so many problems. If we wanted to be moving our laundry in the basement, we would be drilling up concrete, messing with that foundation that's been there for so long, for 60 plus years. Very expensive. It's complicated for venting the dryer for down there. Right now it currently vents into the garage, which is definitely not up to code. But putting it into like the main level of the house means we could just easily go through the roof. So that makes it a lot easier. There's just so many benefits to that plan of the project. The only loss is it's in a narrow closet or a narrow hallway, which isn't my favorite plan. But also, like, we were talking and like, we have a small house. Like, we don't have a 4,000 square foot home to have a beautiful, large walk-in laundry room. Like, we have an 1,800 square foot house, and 500 square feet of that is a basement. So if you like think about like the main living space we're in day to day is just 1,200 square feet, like a little laundry closet in a hallway kind of makes sense for this home. And we can still make it really nice. We can do a nice upgraded stacked washer dryer, do that kind of like tucked back cabinet door that I told you about, so it like looks nice when it's shut, but you can still tuck that door away so it's not as claustrophobic in the hallway. And the other really nice thing is previously, if we were going to be keeping the laundry in the basement, it would be like 3+ years until we had the funds to go down there and rework all of that space. And I'm not kidding, I hit my head on that like part of the stairs trying to do my dryer at least once a week. I head bonk all the time. So the nice thing about this project is when we're reframing and doing Maddie's room and like moving our bedroom door down and demoing out the old bath, all of that's happening in the next couple of months. And we think that we could probably get a plumber out here and like rough in. Like, it would be a pretty straightforward rough-in. There's already plumbing from a bathroom right there next to it. There's already a drain right there. We could get water in the drain and all of that stuff really simply. Christian could do the dryer vent himself through the roof, and we could have our washer and dryer like upstairs and have like a nice little laundry closet before the year is over. So that's really exciting. We just thought of that plan the other day, and we feel like we're a little bit, not stupid, because like sometimes you just get good ideas, but like we feel silly, like how did we never consider this before? Because it solves so many problems. Okay, a new day. We're going to Target. Surprise, surprise. We're getting ready for that long 12-hour drive to Florida we're doing next week to visit my parents. Little updates. The foundation people are coming on Friday, which is tomorrow, so no update on that situation. And then up on split nights is Daisy slept really well. She woke up twice, but they were like quick wake ups. So thankfully, praise the Lord, praise the Lord.
we got like good sleep last night, and maybe it was just like a teething incident or something this past week, but I'm fingers crossed hoping tonight's gonna go well too. But let's go to Target, and we have to buy some like snacks. We need some like Clorox wipes, things for the house, and just like little Target things. So let's go shopping. I 100% forgot to film inside of Target, but I will share my haul. And yesterday we went to Dollar Tree. I wanted to find like little trinkety things to have for the long car ride we have ahead of us, so I got some of those, but I'll share a big haul here. I spent way more than I planned on. Like, we got to the cash register and they rung it all up and he's like, $200. And I was like, I was supposed to just get vinegar and some snacks. But that's how it goes. First thing, Maggie loves these fruit snacks. We do Fruit Snack Friday, thanks to my sister-in-law. So she gets it like once a week as a treat, or on long car rides we do some of these. So for Christian, I got snacks for him so he doesn't have like huge sugar crashes. So we have Uncrustables, which might be sugar crashes, but Maddie can have these too. And then I love, they're overpriced. They're like $3 for these little adult Lunchables, but I got a bunch of these because they're high protein. I can just stick them in our cooler and they're an easy snack if we're driving throughout the night. Our coffee pot needs to be descaled and I'm out of vinegar, so we got vinegar. I love to mop and I normally use the Mr. Clean blue solution, but we just wrapped that up and everybody raves about Tide powder, so I want to try that for cleaning our floors. So I grabbed this. I don't know if you can see, this whole bag is just baby pouches, just dozens of these. These pink pouches are Maddie's favorite. They're for adults, I think, but they're really low in sugar and she likes them because they're pink. We need a body wash in our shower. Another restock item is some Clorox wipes from the house. This is my favorite, just to easily wipe down our bathrooms and keep things clean in the house. Coffee filters were another thing on my shopping list. More snacks for the car. We love is this the coconut? Almond and coconut kind bars. These are the best. Christian's one little sweet tooth request were some M&Ms to have as a snack, as a little pick-me-up as he's driving. These yummy bars are a win with both girls, so I like to have these on hand. And these are there's 3 grams of sugar in one of these bars, which for kids bars is really good. Okay, they were clearing out all of their summery clothes, and we're going to Florida, so I got Daisy this little set with a little beach hat, this little like dress one piece. It's like a onesie underneath it, but a dress on top. It was on sale for half off. This little t-shirt was on sale. This one was another t-shirt that was $3 off. Christian just found these Goodfellow shirts that he actually really likes. They're $8 and they wash really well, so I grabbed a few more colors for him. He has like the pinkish color, but I grabbed the brown tan color and a dark green. And then last clothing item, I have these shorts. I bought them when I was pregnant with Daisy, but I bought them in brown and love them. It's just like their classic biker short, but they're like super soft. They feel like Lululemon Align. Like they're not the same exact quality because they're $20, but I really like them in the brown color. So I picked up this pretty light blue. Now into the dollar store things. They had their Halloween gear out, so I grabbed some window clings because these are always a big hit. This little craft, can you see it's like stickers for fall stuff on a plate. It seems like a pretty independent activity Maddie can manage, but like fun and festive. And then I think I'm gonna bring these on the road trip. Those things are just to like have in the house for us. But I got these 2 little coloring books. We really like Lion King and Lady and the Tramp and Moana, and they're just like coloring pages. So I don't know how like bring some crayons for her or how that would work, but even if she's just like flipping through the books, she likes to just like look at the pictures. Another Halloween item I got that I might bring, these are little like felt stickers, but they're like pumpkins and bats. They're like easy for toddler hands to manage, so that's a little cute thing. These will be really fun for her to have a little doggy in a bag with a bone. So cute. And then, of course, Minnie Mouse. I grabbed a little book because she is starting preschool soon, 2 days a week, but a little book for the car, so something new to look at with Elmo. Like I said, the stickers that are like bigger, these are like puffy stickers, are much easier for toddler hands to manage. So I got a set of these, and then this like weird little fidget toy. To manage all the little pieces, I got this little caboodle little carrying case, and I can either give this to her for the whole ride or keep it just by me, but like give her things in a little container to have it more contained. That's my haul. I'm losing my mind out here. I also just last night was going through footage and found a decluttering video that I started and never finished. So I think I'm gonna round out this vlog with like half of a decluttering video. So you get the overconsumption of all the little gadgets and gizmos for surviving a 12-hour car ride, but now we'll go into a bunch of decluttering and organizing and satisfying stuff here.
really scratch that. There wasn't that much to declutter from down there, just this. It just seemed a lot more overwhelming. I didn't know what was in there because I never go in that cabinet really, and so it was more the idea of, I'm sure there's things I don't need in there because I couldn't tell you what was in there, but it's mostly just my serving dishes. So all that's now visible and organized. Everything is spread out properly now. I have a basket of things to go downstairs. I don't want to do this in this video, but I should say it to make myself be held accountable for it. Down in, I think it's in the garage, I have a giant Costco tote of just generic home decor. I'm torn because this house is obviously in renovations. It's being changed, it's being like, it's not in its final form, and we have plans to make it reach that point. So it's not like one day a pipe dream, like no, we have concrete plans to make it happen. So I'm holding on to some house decor because I might end up having like built-in bookshelves or a new fireplace in the living room, and like I would want things to decorate with, and I don't have to buy them all brand new if I hold on to them. So I have things that like need to go into that generic home decor bin, but I also like don't really need it. Like I'm not reaching in there day to day, and I don't like holding on to things I'm not using. So I'm kind of conflicted. I'm really conflicted because the house is not in its final form, and I don't want to just say like, oh, when the time comes, I'll just buy all new decor, because that's also wasteful. So I'm kind of torn, really torn on if I go through there and really pare it down, only keep pieces I truly, truly love, or if I hold on to all of it, see what fits and what doesn't fit. Do I get rid of most of it? Because I don't think I love it enough to have it out in my house right now in the few places I actually have decor out. Okay, clearly we made the decision to come to the garage and do what I did not want to do, and it wasn't that bad. Honestly, I was surprised. I thought there was way more stuff in the bin. It's actually like maybe half empty, and the things in there are just like larger items, like trays and stuff that are just solid pieces that are, I think, timeless. Like I think no matter how I decorate the house, like whenever we do get a coffee table back in our lives, hopefully one day, with toddlers and our fireplace situation, it's just not happening out there, but I'd love a coffee table, and so like a tray in the middle makes sense, and so that I'm willing to hold on to. Like we have the space right now, we're gonna do that. But I did pull out a lot of stuff, and right now I'm gonna do it so I don't like get overwhelmed and not want to feel like doing it. Words. I am rushing through nap time, you might be able to tell. But I laid everything out. I just took pictures of it on my phone. I'm gonna post all of this home decor as a bundle on Facebook Marketplace right now for like, I don't know, $15, $20. One, I get some cash. Two, I don't have to do a trip to the donation center. Three, it's going to a home where I think somebody's going to enjoy a lot of this. Yes, I obviously spent more than $20 on all of these items, but I don't think of Facebook Marketplace as like trying to get my money back, like trying to earn money on the back end. To me, it's just a way to get things out of my house and then end up with some pocket change along the way. Christian and I, we do most of our finances just like our bank accounts, paying off our credit cards monthly, all of that kind of stuff. So it sounds silly, but like cash isn't real money to us. That's kind of the joke we have. So if we ever want to spend something like that's super frivolous, or like we want to go get coffee, or we want to go out to eat and not feel like it's going on our credit card and like hitting like our monthly finances, we love cash for that because it just doesn't mess with any of like our savings goals or like our like paying our mortgage, like all of that's like electronic bills. Cash is just like for funsies, and so I will happily spend a little bit more time to just put this stuff on Facebook that I think it will really sell, and I also price it really low. Like I am not trying to make a lot of money back. I'm not trying to list each item individually at a certain price to get as much as possible. Like I'm trying to get a little cash, get out of my house, make it easy for everybody, and bundles like this generally sell really quickly and really fast and really well. Okay, the basement playroom's actually not in terrible shape. It just needs to be picked up a little bit, and then I kind of want to do a toy rotation and just kind of reevaluate toys that I have. This is why I say it still feels like a, what's it called? A storage closet, like storage space, because we still have all of this stuff out here. And I don't want to put it in the garage, but that's the only other storage spot we have in the house, and so I don't know what to do with this But this bin right here, let me grab it. This bad Larry is my toy rotation bin, and I've had a lot of things in here recently, and I'm like, I just don't see the girls reaching for these at all. Like, Maddie's not playing with it. I'm not gonna be willing to pull it out just for Daisy, and I don't see that getting more interesting in the future. So I can probably do another toy bundle from this, simplify this, and I have some things that have made their way out of this bin and just like toys that I want to like put away to make special in the future. If you don't know about toy rotations, it basically is just like putting some toys away so your kids like feel like they have brand new toys when you pull them out in a couple weeks, months, whenever you do. It's easier for them to play, and I see better like independent play from my girls when I have fewer toys out and available, and then also without having to go buy brand new toys whenever I want to present new things. Like, I have things that have already been gifted to them that I've kept stashed away for a month or two that they haven't seen in a while, and it feels brand new to them. So cost effective, more independent play, winning situation all around. But let's clean up, go through this bin, toy rotation. This little cubby is where I do other toy rotation items, toys that have lots of little parts like puzzles and stuff. I put them in these little Sterilite bins that I found at Home Depot super cheap. I think I found like a 4-pack for $4. I have a couple of them, a couple sets of the boxes, and so things with multiple pieces stay together. That way when I pull things out, I don't have to go hunting for the pieces, because nothing's worse. I'm like, here's a puzzle. Oh wait, it's missing 2 of the pieces. Like, that's not fun. So all of them are always together. I also have a baby lock on this, so Madeline can't just get into it whenever she wants. I try to not have too many toys out at a time that have multiple pieces. That drives me bananas. I spend so much time sorting them and cleaning them and organizing them. My general rule of thumb is she can have one of them downstairs out and one of them upstairs. And when she's tired of it or bored or wants something else, we tell her, okay, clean up one of them, put it away, and then we can trade it for a new one. So I have things like a tea party set. I have like this magnetic Minnie Mouse and Daisy Duck like dress up thing that are tons of little itty bitty pieces. All of these kinds of things, musical instruments, dress up dolls, all of those things live in here, locked away, and she can have one at a time and trade it out. And that definitely keeps the clutter to a minimum, like visually out and about, and my stress really low, and it stops her from just dumping everything. Like, when she has too much out, all the toys just get dumped in a pile and she just looks at it and then walks away. So toy rotations, if you're not doing them, cannot recommend them enough. Okay, I'm sticking to my container rule. I'm actually going to be selling these 3 toys in a little bundle. They're all Love Every. They're going to sell pretty quick, and I can just tell my girls are not going to use them as much as like the space they're taking up. They're all 3 pretty large toys that like I think like the girls would use. Like, Daisy was interested in them a little bit, but not any more than any other toys we have, and so I'm not willing to store them for the size they are and not compromise like my personal peace in this home just to keep more toys. They have plenty of toys. They're not going to be wanting toys because I'm getting rid of these 3. So even though like they could be good toys for them, like we just don't need as much as we have. And so I'm good selling these. It's definitely hard though to do this with a toddler around. Like, if she saw them, she's going to be like, oh no, I want those. Like, do not get rid of them. She would start asking about them. So I need to just stick them in the garage where she can't see until they sell. So I'm going to go do that, move them out of the way. And then we're almost done in here. Just a little bit of like cleaning and picking up stuff. far from perfect down here, but it's a lot less cluttered, and I feel good that I have a toy rotation done. So like things down here should feel fresh and new for Maddie, hopefully, fingers crossed.